Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. First of all, thank you for coming back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Crown Chakra, which is essentially the 7th chakra, and you will find everything that you need to know about Crown Chakra, friends. Last week, I read this beautiful line somewhere that says, "We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. Rather, we are spiritual beings having a human experience." Balancing the human and the spiritual is a significant challenge on the path of self-development and growth. Sometimes too much focus on humanness suffocates true potential, while too much focus on the spiritual can disconnect people from day-to-day realities. Is that true? Friends, do you also think that way? Please let me know in the comment box. Fortunately, the chakra system offers a comprehensive map of the human experience. When working with the chakras, the psychic energy centers that belong to the subtle body, there is an opportunity to harmonize and balance both the human and the spiritual. So let's not just focus on one, but there is a way that you can harmonize and balance the human aspect and the spiritual aspect. The 7 chakras are typically split between lower earthly qualities and higher, which are divine qualities. The higher chakras link to self-transcendence and spiritual awakening. At the very top of the chakra system resides the Crown Chakra. Crown Chakra energy is said to be the seat of the true self, or you can say higher self or Atman, beyond all limitations of the mind and the body. Now, what I'm going to tell you next will provide an overview of this sacred energy center, Crown Chakra, and that will allow you to better understand how to integrate your higher spiritual potential into the human experience. So I'm not taking either side, but basically this is going to enhance your understanding how to have a balanced life towards spirituality and your human experience. So what is the Crown Chakra? The Crown Chakra, or Sahasrara Chakra in Sanskrit, is located at the top of the head or slightly above the top of the head. And in many traditions, it is seen as the bridge between the body and the spirit, and the place in which the soul leaves the body after death. Its name refers to 1,000 petals, as the chakra is symbolized as a lotus flower with 1,000 petals of different colors, although the chakra itself is represented as violet or white. A balanced Crown Chakra is associated with thoughts, awareness, higher intelligence, and wisdom. It is the chakra that acts as a portal to interconnection and unity of all the things, beyond illusion of ego and separation. The purpose of yoga is to realize the absolute nature of existence, your own existence. Once energy rises from the base of the spine, or you can say the root chakra or the Muladhara chakra in Sanskrit, through the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra and the third eye chakra, all the way up to the crown chakra. In tantric traditions, where the theory of 7 chakras originated, the direct experience of the divine occurs when Shiva and Shakti unite at the crown chakra. Well, although the chakras are symbols of energy, this illustrates how yoga unites the physical and the spiritual dimensions. The crown chakra is the giver and receiver of spiritual consciousness, and it regulates the energy of consciousness through the rest of the body. Its value doesn't only reside in transcendental states or detached existential bliss. A crown chakra which is imbalanced or underactive is to be avoided at all cost. Balancing the crown chakra is vital for the rest of the lower chakras to be healthy and functioning at maximum capacity, or you can say like optimal capacity. Now let's talk about crown chakra. So meaning and signs of a blocked crown chakra. How do you know if your crown chakra is blocked? So there are two ways that you can identify that there is an imbalance. One way is deficient and another way is excessive. Signs of an excessive imbalance: the crown chakra as disconnection from the earthly reality, spiritual addiction, or over intellectualizing things. And additionally, deficiency leads to disconnection from one's spiritual nature, cynicism, and close-mindedness. There are other signs of blocked crown chakra. Understanding the purpose of the 7th chakra as a portal of spiritual connection and transcendence shines a light on what symptoms can arise when it's out of balance. Well, they might include feelings of isolation or separation, excessive egotism, existential despair or depression, meaninglessness, mental fog or lack of clarity, a rigid and fixed sense of self, materialism, apathy or a lack of caring, and a lack of compassion or connection with others. So these are other signs that the crown chakra is imbalanced. And again, these symptoms aren't hard and fast rules of what it means when you have a blocked crown chakra. Instead, they are pointers. If you have experienced similar symptoms as above, it's worth exploring how you can work to unblock your crown chakra, which I'm going to explain in detail here. Now let's talk about what are the benefits of aligning the crown chakra or balancing the crown chakra. So depending on your background, your upbringing, and your culture, you may have certain views of human potential and nature of reality. Terms such as universal consciousness or the absolute might seem far-fetched or fantastical. It's worth remembering that the original yogic text didn't share these insights for entertainment or knowledge, but as instructions on accessing these states. The 7 chakras are a similar guide. They are not an attempt to describe scientifically verifiable facts, but maps for the subjective journey of self-discovery. Allow the benefits to be an inspiration for your journey, for your own journey, and always use your own discernment to test whether they contain any truth. With that said, here is a description from someone whom I know, an ancient text and self-teaching manual said to be written by Indian philosopher Adi Shankara in 8th century. This excerpt refers to students' joy while experiencing self-realization. That says, "The ego has disappeared. I have realized my identity with Brahman, the word for the absolute reality, and so all my desire have melted away. I have risen above my ignorance and my knowledge of this seeming universe. What is this joy that I feel? Who shall measure it? I know nothing but joy, limitless and unbounded. The ocean of Brahman is full of nectar, the joy of the Atma or the individual self. The treasure I have found there cannot be described in words. The mind cannot conceive it. My mind fell like a hailstone into the vast expanse of Brahman's ocean. Touching one drop of it, I melted away and became one with Brahman, and now through I return to human consciousness and I abide in the joy of the Atma." Although such descriptions appear beyond the realm of comprehension, such levels of insight are a realized goal of many yogis. In more accessible terms, how do you distinct the crown chakra? Rather than looking at what consciousness is pointing at, when we contemplate the miraculous nature of awareness self, away from spiritual networks or frameworks, this alone is a transformative experience. It's the reason the 7th chakra represents and is closely linked to moving beyond limitations. From the miraculous nature of awareness self, you are better able to view the nature of thoughts and beliefs, allowing more space to overcome them. Now, how to balance an under or overactive crown chakra? What are the practices? Well, the best way to balance the crown chakra is to integrate spiritual practice into your daily life. Because chakras are psychic energy centers, they are alive and vibrant, and they require constant care and maintenance. Balancing any chakra isn't a one-off, but it's an ongoing practice of maintaining wholeness and harmony throughout the entire chakra system. Remember, disconnection from the earthly reality, spiritual addiction, and over-intellectualizing. The ego can hijack the process, intellectualizing spiritual experiences to create a new self-identity as being highly evolved, as a sense of superiority. Well, grounded balancing with the crown chakra integrates these qualities without rejecting the earthly. Well, in Buddhism, one type of craving is vibhava tanha, a craving for non-existence. For many spiritual seekers, it can be tempting to lean into spiritual practice as a way to escape earthly reality. It's something I've experienced myself and witnessed in clients and peers. I recommend using the root chakra in connection to the earthly as a counterweight to working with the crown chakra. In practical terms, there are a couple of steps to balance your crown chakra that include: first, meditation for the 7th chakra. Second, create distance between your physical body and thoughts. Third, challenge your worldview. Fourth, practice crown chakra yoga poses. Fifth, unleash the power of imagination. Sixth is to contemplate the cosmos. I'm going to make a detailed video about these steps. But basically, these are some of the pointers, the way you can balance your crown chakra. So in conclusion, We are all spiritual beings having a human experience, yet we have lost touch with our true nature. The chakra system offers a guide back to ourselves, and within that system, the crown chakra is the seat of the spiritual and the sacred. That is why it is important to have your crown chakra balanced, friends. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye and happy meditating.